Well, that didn't exactly work out. Minecraft is one of the most popular games on YouTube, and yet I lost subscribers instead of gaining any. Maybe I just need to change my channel to something closer to what I've already been doing, just a lot more popular. I just need to center my channel around something popular that also relates to what I'm doing right now. What's up, subscribers? It's me, XX_and CoolGamer_XX here, and welcome to my totally radical, swagtacular YouTube channel for totally realistic theories on games and cartoons. On this channel, you can expect to see some tubular theories on games and cartoons with the lowest possible production values along with it. Have you ever wondered why you can jump in video games, or why a TV is a square? Well, on this channel, we aim to answer those questions in incredibly convoluted and lengthy ways. So get ready for the most original, interesting, and least lazy YouTube channel you've ever seen. And don't forget to subscribe, since I shove out a video every 3 minutes. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Game and/or Cartoon Theory. So, if you've ever played a Mario game with Luigi in it, you probably thought to yourself, wow, Luigi looks pretty alive in this game. Well, guess what? You're wrong, because Luigi is actually dead in that game. You might be asking yourself how that could be possible. I mean, look at Luigi. He isn't not alive in this footage. Well, that's where you're wrong. As we know, everyone in the Marios can see ghosts, like in this level, where there are ghosts, and also you can see them. Well, what if Luigi is actually Ghost? Because everyone would still be able to see him and stuff. But that isn't all my proof. Do you remember that time where Luigi went to the mansion? Well, the mansion actually had ghosts in it. And there was also King Boo, who was like king of ghosts. Well, there was this one pretty spooky part where Luigi was there, and he hung himself on the telephone and shadow stuff. But this is actually showing that Luigi died and hanged himself there. So as you can clearly see, Luigi is dead. But that's just a fact. A game/cartoon theory. So another pretty 10 out of 10 popular thing is Steven Universe, and its incredibly lovable characters, such as Paul and Amalthast. But one of the favorite characters is actually Peridot, with all those cray-cray wacky expressions. But Peridot is actually consoling a super crazy secret that will change the dynamics of the show forever. Steven and Peridot are actually brother and sister. Surprisingly, the show has been hinting at this for a while. Like, there was that time where Peridot was in the bathroom, and Steven and Peridot, they were like talking and stuff. But did you know that brothers and sisters also talk? But I have even more proofs than that. So, did you notice that in the next episode, Peridot refuses to tell the other crystal gems about the cluster, but she does tell Steven? That is because they are siblings. And even more proof, it is Steven who convinces her to tell the Uter gems. So, that is the proof that they are siblings, and the season finale will probably be Peridot telling Steven, and then they will all also hug and stuff, and then everyone will be happy. But that's just a completely, utterly true theory, a game/cartoon theory. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Game and/or Cartoon Theories. Sonic Adventure is one of the greatest games of all time because there's so many great scenes in it, and one of them is an orca and Sonic is running away from it. So, this is a really classic scene, but why Orca chase Sonic when they both animals and Orca not robot Dr. Eggman? Well, today we're gonna figure out why the orca hates Sonic. So, as we all know, orcas are jerks. You need proof? And let me show you this chart that shows clearly that orcas are jerks. We also know that orcas were one of the first animals in the universe to go into the third dimension. We can see from this amazing footage recorded in 1938 that orcas were some of the first animals to ever go into the third dimension. So, when Sonic went into the third dimension in the hit release game Sonic Adventure in 2003, the orcas were really jealous of Sonic because he went into the third dimension, and since orcas are jerks, they are also very jealous, and they like their accomplishments to themselves. So, they did not like Sonic going 3-dimensionals into their territory, so they tried to kill him. But then Sonic ran away by just holding forward as the level played itself, and it was pretty radical. So there is the absolute proof of why the orcas hate Sonic. But that's just a theory, a game and/or cartoon fact. SpongeBob SquarePants is one of the best and also most critically acclaimed show around. But there are also many secrets within the seemingly simple show. For example, many of the background fish characters just stand around, not doing anything. Some may say they're just part of the background, but here on Game/Cartoon Theory, we don't believe in laziness. These people are staring aimlessly because they are zombies. Do you remember that episode called Once Bitten, which many people thought was just a satirization of paranoia? Well, they're wrong, because it actually shows how the zombie apocalypse got started. Gary got infected with the zombies by an infected Splinter, and then he started to infect people. Like, look at this scene. While the Doctor pulls the Splinter out of Gary, there are all of zombies. Gary may not be zombie anymore, but now there are all the people who are zombied. With this new realistic knowledge, I predict that the show will end with SpongeBob and all of his friends fighting zombies, and there will be guns and swords and guns with swords on them. But that's just a sensible, logical, totally realistic theory. A Game/Cartoon Theory. The Legend of Zelda is a pretty popular series. Of course, one of the most popular items in the series is the classic Master Sword. It's supposedly the ultimate blade that can beat up Ganon, but you know what it actually is? Stupid! I'm gonna tell you why it's the most useless Zelda item. One of its greatest appearances is in Ocarina of Time. But what's the point of using it when the Big Garon sword is even stronger than it? Why would I use some stupid Master Sword instead of the one that does more damage? And it's so easy to lose. I mean, look how far it goes when Ganon knocks it away. He can't knock away the Big Goron sword, but the Master Sword just flies away. And in some games, it isn't even there. There was one Zelda game for the Wii with those motion controls, and the Master Sword doesn't even show up until the end of the game. It's just so lazy. You think that the Blade of Evil's Bane would be on time, but nope. You have to upgrade it a billion times first. So in conclusion, the Master Sword is useless and stuff. Why can't I use the OP swords I had before, like the Kokiri sword, or whatever the heck Link has in Twilight Princess? They just knew it was bad, so they force you to take it over better swords. But I see through your lies, Nintendo. The Master Sword is useless. But that's just an amazing, well thought out, completely, utterly amazing, true, and completely logically backed up theory. A Game/Cartoon fact. Thanks for subscribing. Well, who is this incredibly amazing character? Well, I call him Times New Roman. Times New Roman, or TNR for short, is Sans secret half-twin brother from another dimension.